World. This is Space Farm Girl back again with my short series of gardening to help the newbies that are actually playing Minecraft. To this time, I've just finished off the wheat over there, just from my last video. This time I'm going to show you how to make a garden for pumpkin and watermelon using only 2 blocks of water and actually managing to get, what would it be, 72 pieces of, I wasn't counting then, which I should have been. You get 72 watermelon or pumpkin. So I'll do one garden with half each. So look, I'll leave one end open here. That's if hopefully I've got enough room there for it, so I'm not sure how far I've got to go. I'll start from this end actually. And the fence, I'll actually add to the fence first, and I might be able to use that as a count, because that's always a problem. Watch out, sheep, go away. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think. Now what we've got to do with the watermelon and the pumpkin, they will actually grow up to 4 blocks away from water, the same as the wheat. As you know there, I've done the wheat, the 4 blocks away from water. So we can actually do a row. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's the sheep again. It's going to be annoying. And this will be our middle row for in between the pumpkin on one side and watermelon the other side. So now I have to count, so just bear with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 I think is what I need. So I've done too many pieces before, but that's all right. We'll put a border all the way around. I think it looks quite nice when it's got a border all the way around. We'll have to come back later on and just knock off a couple of those things there. So okay, we'll do that. Now we'll do the other end up here. So we need to do another 4 here, 2, 3, 4, and then go down there. And watch out, sheep, you're going to get hurt. So just takes a little time, but once you get used to doing it, you'll know what I mean. It'll be easy enough. Now I'll just do that there. I'll leave that end open for now because I may have to extend it. I don't remember how I actually done it last time I did this. It's been a while. Okay, here we go. I can see that sheep is going to be annoying. And there is not. Oops, there we go. Okay. Now this will be when I'll be able to tell where I can put the. I'll start putting the fence around now, just to. So it's a bit of a quicker one. Now this one I'll be doing so that we can actually have, what did I say, be 2 rows of 18 of each pumpkin and watermelon. So I'll put pumpkin on one side and watermelon on the other side, and there'll be 2 rows of each. Oh look, I've made a mistake here. Go out of the way, sheep. Sorry about this, I have to do this again. Where's my axe? I've just made a mistake. I've miscounted somehow. You saw that, did you? My son's here helping me. He's doing all the video and sound auditing for me. So, and I've just realised that I've made a mistake here. I've miscounted. I put only 3, so it's very important that you put 4. Otherwise, you can't grow a second row. So we're going to grow 2 rows each here. And that sheep is just getting annoying. Go away. It's going to end up getting hurt. So I've got to put the dirt back into here. So just bear with me for a moment. Might be able to speed this part up. Okay, now where's my dirt gone? This will give me 4 rows, so I can actually have 2 rows of each. Okay, here we go. Now we'll dig back to put this sandstone back in again. So I think I know where I went wrong. I counted 4 rows and started digging from the 4th row, not from the 5th row where I should have started digging. Okay, we're right this time. So even I can make mistakes, farm girl. Okay, here we go. Okay, we'll get the fence up now. Sorry about the dead air time, but that's all I can do. Okay, now what I've got to do is, because, as I said before, most things, which I think includes everything except for the sugar cane, can actually grow within 4 blocks of water. So there's let's count. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and that will be our water there. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now you're probably wondering, why am I going 9? Oh no, I can go a little bit further here, so I'll go another couple. Okay, now that'll be like that. Okay, now that's where I'll put the rest of my sandstone in. Now, put the fence in. Get rid of this here. Don't need that. Might need the sandstone for something later on. Oh, go away, sheep. Put the gate in there. And where's my gate? Okay, gate in there, right. Now, do I have the water? Yes, I do. So I'll clear those things out of the way. Very important. Also, I'll put the lighting in now before I actually start ploughing, because if you start ploughing and then you find that you haven't put your lighting in, then you're going to have some problems. Okay, because you crush the either the seed that you've just planted, or need the thing in out. Get that. You'll either crush the seed that you've just planted, or you'll actually damage the soil that you've just ploughed. So best to put it in first. But here I've got this border up the middle here, so it's not that important that I do it straight away. But anyway, I can do it now. But this is how I go about doing all mine. There again, you can have your little pumpkin, or your jack-o'-lantern, I should say, facing either way. It doesn't really matter. Still glows in the dark just as well all sides. Now, what I do next is, because if I actually did the rows up the middle, they could jump to there, which is where I would like them to jump, or they can jump over to there, which will actually destroy the plant next to it. So what I usually do is I go up the sides, and that's where I will plant the seeds, up the sides, and I'll turn around, then they can just jump over into the middle. Because pumpkins and watermelon will not grow, when they grow, they will not flip over onto that part there. They always go onto grass only, grass or dirt. They won't go onto anything else. So this is why it's very important that you have a border around to stop them from growing where you don't want them to grow. So this is the way I do it, and it seems to work well. I've seen a way a lot of other people do it, and they just have the stuff growing all over the place, and it just looks so messy. But this looks so much tidier. Okay, now we'll start off by, what happened there? Have I got that too far? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look, see how I stuffed up again. That one there. Okay, well, look, we'll save a bit of time. What we'll do is we'll just leave this. I don't know how I did that. I must have just miscounted somehow. I thought I had it right before. My son was just telling me that it's just disappeared, so that's why it's disappeared. And also it's important too to not leave too much grass inside here, because animals will actually spawn on it. So you leave as little grass as you have to, which is in this case it's just this bit in the middle. And as the pumpkins tend to grow on it, they will actually destroy most of the grass anyway. Now this is watermelon on this side, on this half. And on this half here also watermelon. Okay, so there we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. So we're right there now. And then on this other half, we'll get rid of the watermelon, and I will put pumpkin seeds on this half. And then I'll go along with the bone meal and try and get them to grow a little bit quicker than what they normally would. The plants will actually grow to their highest amount, but the actual watermelon or pumpkin. Did I miss one? Where did I miss one? Oh, I've missed one. My son's keeping an eye on me here. He keeps telling me I missed one. Okay, now what do I need? Bone meal. Okay. Now you can go along and bone meal. Now you've got to be very careful that the hitbox on these is very, very small. So you can't do it there. You've got to be right. See, if I go there, even though I'm on the dirt block, nothing. You've got to be right on top of it to be able to do it. So it's a very small hitbox. Oh, goodness me. I'm having so much trouble here. Here we go. Oh, goodness gracious. should not have that much trouble. Look, I won't do the rest of the watermelon. I'll just go over and do one of the pumpkins, and you'll see how much faster they actually grow when we actually seed them with the... oh, for goodness sake, I'm having troubles here. There we are, we've got one pumpkin growing already. That's how quick they will grow once you've got the plant fully grown. The fully grown plant actually does take quite a while to grow. Oh, for goodness sake, so I'm having so much trouble here. But once you've got that fully grown plant growing, they do, we've even got watermelon. So now to cut them, what you need to do is use an axe. And with the watermelons, I've got 7 pieces of watermelon. Sometimes you only get up to maybe 4. We've got an autosave coming up. Sorry about that. We just had an autosave, but that will be cut out, so you won't even see it. Now with the pumpkins, they cut off whole like this. They cut a lot easier, obviously, than the watermelon do. The watermelon are a bit harder. So that's pretty much all we need to know about growing watermelon and pumpkin. And they will grow, and they won't cause any problems with their neighbouring plant. They'll always grow onto the grass like this here. Now, normally if I was actually growing this to be able to produce food and stuff, I would probably grow more watermelon than pumpkin, but because I like the pumpkin, I just like making jack-o'-lanterns and things, so that's why I grow pumpkin. Yeah, well, that's right. Yeah, my son's just pointed out, if I had a fully grown one here like this and the one next to it is a baby, sometimes that one there will come over and jump onto there. This is why I don't normally do that. That's why I only seed one side like this with the bone meal, and then leave the other ones like that. But this one here, when it grows, it might jump over onto there, which will kill the plant and also destroy that tilled soil. So you'd have to go back and hoe it and then put a new seed in there. So yeah, well that's pretty much it as far as this one goes. I would put a bit of lighting around by, I don't know if I've got any torches on me, I don't, I still didn't bring torches out, but I'll do that on the next one. I'll just show you, just putting them on the top of the posts. You can actually put torches. I don't put it on every one. I actually prefer to use the jack-o'-lanterns as lighting, because also it doesn't slow your world down so much. When you've got a lot of torches in your world, it does actually tend to slow the world down a bit. So yeah, so well, that's pretty much it. So and there's our wheat all fully grown now, and our pumpkins. I'll come back shortly with another little video, probably show you how to do the netherwort next, I think. Okay, well that's signing off for me. Bye.